and welcome to another exciting edition of Mamdi's Lounge.
Mamdi's Lounge Season 2 is here, and it keeps getting bigger and better. Our conversations are spicy with guests that give in-depth insights to every topic. It's Mamdi's Lounge, your one-stop shop for great conversations.
We know that when there are crises, women are usually the first responders. They come to the community, they help out.
The bride price is not looked at as placing a value on the woman. It's looked as a commitment.
So I think it is something we should look at. It's endemic in our society. And for us to address it, it's going to take a national call.
Every Thursday, 8 p.m. on AYB TV, Channel 33.
Hello and welcome to Mamdi's Lounge. Today Mamdi's Lounge is coming to you from Golden Tulip, Essential Kimbima Hotel at Aberdeen. And today we are here hanging out with gourmet chef Susan. And of course, my lounge members, John and Hannah Fuller. Today we will...
Hello, guys. And thank you for having me.
Oh.
I'm super excited.
Right, it's an absolute pleasure to have you in the lounge today, Susan.
And I love this lounge.
Right, thank you. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, viewers, in the lounge, like I mentioned, we have Sierra Leone's first gourmet chef that I know of, Susan Senesi. Don't know if you guys know of any gourmet chef in Sierra Leone. John, Hannah, do you?
I don't know. I know we have a chef Binta in Ghana, but I don't know if I will call. You know about her, right?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know if she even calls her Fulani Kitchen or something.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure she can be called a gourmet chef.
Or I will call
But Susan probably would be able to.
Okay, we'll come back and find out
Okay.
more about Susan and her cooking skills after this short break.
With MP, your safety comes first. In case of an emergency gas fire from our gas cans, 1. Use your finger to block the knob opening of your gas can. 2. Use a wet cloth and put it over the flame and the knob. Or 3. Wrap the tank with the wet towel and the flames will go out. Take a rubber bucket and cover the tank. At MP, your safety is our paramount concern.
Na the EcoBank microfinance, we don't find easy way for you picking them better one to marabambai. We don't find way for put money inside you small business them, no matter how small the business be. EcoBank microfinance, they're also glad for make your business grow. In not happening, we ready for give you all the financial support for make you team up tranga one. So now for come with we on this new journey, we say all you dream then will come true. So now for just come, now the EcoBank microfinance office, also you go learn how for open up savings and current accounts for you picking them. Get money for your small business them and send money na 33 countries inside Africa and also open up savings and current account. Visit we now any of them branches so begin and end your day with glady EcoBank microfinance with the help you small business them for team up Tranga one.
The Asma James Foundation improves the lives of girls from marginalized backgrounds by giving them access to reproductive health education, scholarships, mentoring, and life skills training. We also use the media to advocate for policies that positively impact women and girls across Sierra Leone. Asma James Foundation, providing adolescent reproductive health education and services to girls in Sierra Leone.
All right, welcome back. This is Mamdi's Lounge. In case you're just joining us, today we're coming to you from Golden Tulip Essential Kimbima Hotel at Aberdeen. Today in the lounge we have Susan Senesi. Susan is a gourmet chef, the only one that I know of. Susan has been in the cooking business for over 20 years now, and she said this is something that she always wanted to do. So we intend to talk to her and find out more about her cooking skills. Susan, once again, welcome to Mamdi's Lounge.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me in Mamdi's Lounge. And Hannah, How are you?
Here, because you're definitely going to spice things up.
Yes, I got a little surprise for you guys actually.
Oh, I can't
That
wait.
would be
Yes.
nice.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right.
Okay.
So first off, Susan, what is the difference between a cook, a chef, and a gourmet chef?
Ooh. Well, the difference between a cook and a chef. A cook everyone is a cook, you can cook. But then the difference, the chef, to set them apart, is a chef now can put a menu together and balance it, can do costings. And it has to be, he or she has to be trained to be, health and safety. Now, a cook can just be, you can't be me cook cassudali, roast chicken, and then if you want to have a dinner party or say, okay, do a 3-course meal, a balance, a cook wouldn't, because they're not trained. They're just trained as a cook. But then the other part, the theory part, they're not. That's the difference. And then the gourmet now is going a next step upward, the chef. But because gourmet chef, the word gourmet is the wow factor, the fine dining, of the cuisine, the side of cooking. So it's that word, now we own word, gourmet.
The gourmet chef is the chef who would not just put a plate of cassava leaf and the sauce, but would do some little garnishing.
It's just like
decorator.
a beautiful women like you ladies.
The presentation.
Are so fine. Then you just put a little bit of makeup to enhance your beauty.
Okay,
So when it's on the plate,
yes,
we make it like look.
Because I see some of your pictures on Facebook, the things you do, like you would just put some hibiscus flower on the side and things like that. And I'm thinking, so is the flower part of the dish? Do I eat the flower as well?
Anything I put on any the garnish, we call it like the garnish,
Yes.
It's edible. It has to be edible.
Is it all garnishing that is edible or some?
All garnish I put.
You put.
Is as a chef, it should be edible, because
so you're not just they wait for the person for get a taste of the food, for know it's beautiful. They want to capture the person from just the.
Because like we eat with it's just to capture it, because our eyes is like, oh wow, and with food is like fashion these days, because when we started, I remember our list. If you go occupation, chef wasn't there. It's other. But now, lawyer they one for be chef now. Doctors they left them jobs for be chef. Chef is becoming very trendy now.
Oh.
Yes, it is. It's like fashion. And so now if you watch Instagram, Pinterest, you see all this. Yeah. If you think about 20 years back, it wasn't like that. The way it's plated.
Because anyway, Oma go say, what's man go do cooking for?
Yes.
Will be cook, that sort of thing. But all of a sudden you don't gain celebrity status.
Oh yes.
You get I hear somebody they talk about the chef will be the Buckingham Palace or so the other time, and I was like, when the case was talk about the person in life and everything, I say, wow.
Oh yes, it is. It is.
So Susan, let's talk about your journey. I mean, I mentioned in my intro that you've been in this business for over 20 years or so now. And is this what you always wanted to be? Or how did this whole interest about?
Well, my dad was a chef.
Okay.
Oh. So yes, my dad was a chef, and he used to work passed away 15 years ago. But he was a chef working between Holland and England. So when he used to come for holiday, he would do like me. 8-year-old, he do birthday party, canapes and cocktails for me. So they love, and it's like, oh my God, I want to do this. I just, I love my daddy so much. Okay. So that's where the love came from. So then, when I went to London, that's where I studied, my catering. So the passion was there. I wanted to become an accountant as well.
Oh.
So I can cook the books. But I did a little bit about accountancy, but then my passion, my love, and I don't regret them. Chefing is the best thing. I wake up every day, I just think about food.
Okay.
So do you actually prepare everything you think about, or you have people working for you to get it done?
I've got, tonight I've got an event, so I've got my chef, preparing, I train them and they're doing the prep, because we go for prepare. So I get involved. I like to get involved as well. But then I let them, I allow them to learn as well,
So I see you've brought a new edge to this whole cooking business. Now let's talk about your recipe. You know, because I've had, a few times had an opportunity to eat some of the food that you prepare, and to be very honest, they're quite delicious, and the presentation also is something that is totally different. So let's talk about your recipe, for example.
Okay.
Do you do your own recipe? I mean, the ingredients and all the other things that you add to your cooking, or you buy them and
Yes. I've done several dishes which I've created myself, and let me first one because I've Googled. So the best thing is you Google, then you see nobody has done it. So I get the ingredients, and I source it out. So I go to the local market, and I'll come up with the idea. So I'll look at one ingredient. From there, I start building something I can create with it. So now, the creativity is there. So when I can just look like Gary, for instance. I'm doing treat food on AYB as well, as hello to everyone watching treat food. Thank you for watching. But then, I'm celebrating Sierra Leone food. So when I go upline like bowl, I celebrate a bowl. We know I'm for Gary. So when I go bowl, I'll be to say, what's the I would do, Gary? If not for make ground soup or put milk and sugar, I check it. I said, how do I take it to the next level?
Yeah.
So then at the last minute, the idea came, say, oh, I can just breadcrumb chicken with it and deep fry. Instead of using breadcrumbs, I use Gary as a breadcrumb and deep fried the chicken or fish. That's why I did it, and make some dip, and it was beautiful.
So you actually in your mind you get a taste of what you want.
Yes, I do.
And then you begin for preparing small until you actually meet what you want.
Yes.
Actually, Susan, John, sorry for cutting you.
It's okay.
Susan, I be they follow am on Facebook, and I noticed that Susan be they come up with all kinds of out of mind food, like fufu balls. And that fufu ball, you need to tell me how you did, or maybe it's a secret.
No, it's a secret. The fufu chips.
Fufu ball.
I mean, chips. I like fish and chips, but I use fufu as a chips.
Can you imagine how?
Yeah.
How?
Ask them.
I don't know. That idea comes, it was like a couple of years back. I think I said, waiting for this fufu. There's something we can do, because this is what I want to say, because fufu they fine. So, but just to bring it, say, like, diversity, they make them different. So I roll the fufu. Now I cut it like chips, So then I deep fried it. I tried one, and it was light and crispy. It's like,
imagine frying fufu. I would never have thought of that.
And I make like a fish in butter and a fry.
Of course, so that you don't cook the fufu down.
Yeah, if you get like a way you don't eat fufu down, you call one. You just roll them out to a certain centimeter, and then you cut into strips and you deep fry it. And then you
experiment.
You're not even doing nothing. And I experiment.
And then you do the fish ball. You do the how you call them
the fufu back. I do like a canapé. When the fufu ball, because like canapé style, open the fufu, put egusi soup inside, more lamb, put inside breadcrumbs, and deep fried it.
Oh wow!
Wow! So when you bite it, you got this.
Wow! and Susan, we see and so for me, it make a myself beginning because me na one person. Mamdi can say you and then you food the way you can try. I wonder if then I can switch, because I will tell her, say, oh, I did do this today, I do that, And Susan kind of further inspired me a lot. I remember one time we meet, and I tell you, say, experiment with cassava bread and what's not be the other thing? Kill driver.
Yeah.
And the next time where I see Susan tell me, say, the kill driver, or I think I see an way post on her Facebook, the kill driver in try a different way.
Yeah.
Because what me see was that the kill driver, now something you can do as a dessert.
Yeah.
So I use yogurt and then fruit salad and put small cream or soap on top and all of that. Layer them and put them on a dish. Now Susan said, okay, but I tell her the kind of problems small one me get. I think it wasn't go down very well. But then Susan said, okay, in our try it do one with butterscotch, right?
Yes.
How you go make butterscotch?
So there's a dessert called banoffee pie. So usually they use digestive biscuit. So like now me I use more of kill driver. And most of the food they're very healthy. And
because you're natural.
Because people they complain, people then say, oh, we'll not get vegetable. But kill driver can be vegan because it's only made from vegetable oil, flour, and sugar. So it can be vegan.
Yeah. So in fact, I wanted to ask you about the health aspect. I will ask you that later on. But let's talk also about just cooking your cooking skills. I mean, this whole gourmet chef thing. I mean, so this is about turning your passion into a job.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So how has it been? Because Sierra Leone is a country, like, honestly, with all due respect to we all in Sierra Leoneans, everybody feel like, say, because you cook sabi cassava, you really sabi cook, including me young good self. Me and sabi cook anyway.
Unfortunately, I know. I can't say that for myself.
I know. You for try. I know reach Susan level, and I don't know start go reach you. But Susan, so how this journey don't tell it? How has it been for you? I mean, getting the people of Sierra Leone, for example, to accept you. Because you have to place where people they're not into going out there eating and all of that. So how has it been for you? Because there's also the business aspect of it. Yeah. So how has it been coming back home for kind of introduce this whole gourmet chef thing back home, Masalo?
I mean, I would say, like most of us, it hasn't been easy. Right. So like one of my main thing is the logistics. The cooking is my forte, so it's to put that together, but just trying to get everything together because say get clean cup, get these chairs nicely done, all those things. So I will get for train, that's before let them understand. Because like most Australians, you get for they're not, most of them are not exposed. That's another thing. Although some of them can just blase, but then if they get to understand, say, why this woman will say this cup for day this way, Mamdi lounge for show. Then they say, but now cup, let's just come up. But I get to tell them the ask the reason and why. So now they understand. That's and they be part of it. Right. So, like my guys, like, so that coming back, salon you get. I mean, I'm still working on it because every day, me too, I'm learning. I'm learning the part of the business aspect, like for people, for Grab, waiting the concept work out. The first time, I remember I do an event for a client of mine. Now I make pay my own, I put up a spoon. Then they say, pay my own. You don't pay my own.
Yeah, you put on
that. So, but I put on this Chinese spoon, this white spoon for like Then they say, who's that woman? This guy for herself. Tell us in a plate we want. But then I was trying to introduce, Sierra Leone food can be done in a kind of a canapé cocktail. So you impress, I guess. Sometimes you don't want heavy food. You get like, you friends them around, say, do something like that. So now most people that don't
get the concept.
They don't get the idea. I do the buffet style. I use with local
calabash.
I use banana.
So don't they go back to the easy one? Make I ask you the questions. You want all the people that really see the beauty before they taste the food.
Yeah,
because you're not exactly the presentation. So now imagine whatever it is you make, and now you present them to the person. The first challenge now for letting accept that.
Yes.
But once they accept her and they get for no say, okay, forget about how we look, the taste are the same. Then they'll start.
They understand. And I just want to say, then I had another function. I put the food in a tile, slate.
Wow.
So people like, where the plate? So people refuse.
All right, Susan, let's go for a quick break. Continue with the conversation. This is Mamdi's Lounge coming to you from AYV Television, and today we're coming to you from Golden Tulip Essential Kimbima Hotel in Freetown, and we have in the lounge with us Susan Senesi. She's a gourmet chef, and she's been telling us about her story thus far. We'll come back and continue with the conversation.
With MP, your safety comes first. In case of an emergency gas fire from our gas cans, 1. Use your finger to block the knob opening of your gas can. 2. Use a wet cloth and put it over the flame and the knob. Or 3. Wrap the tank with the wet towel and the flames will go out. Take a rubber bucket and cover the tank. At MP, your safety is our paramount concern.
Na the EcoBank microfinance, we don't find easy way for you picking them better one to Marabambai. We don't find way for put money inside you small business them, no matter how small the business be. EcoBank microfinance, they're also glad for make your business grow. In not happening, we ready for give you all the financial support for make you team up Tranga one. So now for come with we on this new journey, we say all you dream then will come true. So now for just come, now the EcoBank microfinance office, also you go learn how for Open up savings and current accounts for you picking them. Get money for you small business them. And send money na 33 countries inside Africa and also open up savings and current account. Visit we now any of them branches soon. Begin and end your day with Glady. EcoBank Microfinance with the help you small business them for team up Tiganga one.
Quality electrical products now in Sierra Leone. Looking for cables? Ask for Havels. Havels cables don't catch fire. Looking for lights? Ask for Havels. Havels lights come with 1-year warranty. Havels products available in all stores nationwide. Or ask at Insons, 52 Shaka Stevens Street, Freetown. Or online at www.insons.net.
The Asma James Foundation improves the lives of girls from marginalized backgrounds by giving them access to reproductive health education, scholarships, mentoring, and life skills training. We also use the media to advocate for policies that positively impact women and girls across Sierra Leone. Asma James Foundation, providing adolescent reproductive health education and services to girls in Sierra Leone.
All right, welcome back to Mamdi's Lounge. We're coming to you from the Kimbima Hotel in Freetown. And today we have Susan Senesi, Sierra Leone's only gourmet chef. Susan has, Susan don't bring another spice to the food business. And very interesting stuff what you don't do so far. Now, Susan, let me ask you this. So in Sierra Leone, we're very used to the usual cassava leaves and potato leaf serving in plates or bowls or what have you. Now you came along and you introduced, even when you go cook cassava leaf or other dishes them, you introduced another way of serving them, not the usual. Yeah. So how was that? How did people receive that? Without raising, it's like for say, who that this one can serve with cassava leaf now, calabash or something.
Yes, I know. Yeah. Because some tradition and they banana leaf, for saffron, some tribes in there. So the first one
even in Salon?
Yes, some tribes in it. There's the culture.
But we all eat agidi on.
Banana leaf. Not of banana leaf, agidi. Na olele de kistin na banana leaf. But agidi get is like kola nut the leaf day. Then they have very people. But then olele. But certain tribes in they So and for me, for break that barrier and for understand, so I began to explain say, for me the thing say for no food sell out in the world, we have to take it to the next step.
Right.
Forward. Because this is my thing coming back, celebrating our food. Because funny enough, if they tell me, I say, I'm not even begin to wait in London. Then food sell. All I'm focusing on is salon food, alpha presenter in the best way, selling at the markets. Because we talk about tourism. Mm-hmm. So one of the main things in tourism is food. Yeah. When people travel, the culture, the people, the food. So like that kind of way, because no restaurants, there is no Sierra Leone restaurant.
No.
There isn't. Possible cookery.
Yeah.
For say like per se, you go
and Kukrina.
Nah, Kukrina is a bit technology.
Don't cookery.
Cookery bar we do that. Like me, I can go to the cookery bar, but then not all things for the hygiene. There's all the other things. Say okay, I don't want to go. Let them cook that. And the thing when you go to restaurants, you're not just going to eat because you want to cook the food. It's the ambience and the thing. So the extras to make it feel special. But there's no restaurants. All the restaurants forget. There's no Sierra Leone. Say this is a salon restaurant.
You think of forget one?
Like, because yes, I'm thinking. Yes, I'm working on that. For Get Room, be the first Sierra Leone restaurant
where they put together all everything and
so you're going to be purely salon.
Pure, like
salon
be 90% sure. I'll do kind of European
just customer variation, exactly.
Where I can say okay. My chef's Susan's, something that I love, European, I will put it. But,
So, Susan, talking about getting a Sierra Leone, 90% Sierra Leone food restaurant.
Yes.
Have you done like a survey? Because the Sierra Leonean, with all due respect, like I mentioned earlier, we're not in that habit for able to go out.
It's not culture, not very
it's not part of the
culture,
culture.
No, not in our culture.
I remember, I'll tell you one story. I remember one time we traveled with some people who they work with will be coming, the team will be coming from outside. And then on the way back, they decided to go eat outside Mama Kenny. So when we go, there was this my colleague, he ordered cassava leaf. Then at the end of the day, of course, the salon man, they don't feel like say, well, so that they can't pay for we all because they're coming from outside and all of that. Then later now, it's still they put me money in my bag for add to the bill. Then they tell me, well, they're not, then they pay for we. It's not a problem. So I said, no. So they're not they pay for we all get for shipping. Then he realized, say, your cassava is 50,000. Then he vexed for himself. So why make me not for one now? Because that 50,000 there, they can buy cassava leaf, they buy 1 pound beef, they buy fish, they buy, so that maybe they turn out to go cook and they go get more. You understand? So we get people who get that kind of mindset.
You're right.
Where they feel like say, I cannot pay a certain amount for a particular food. So you don't do like an assessment or find out, say, this is something that will be accepted or there's a need for that kind of thing in a salon.
Oh yes, because I've been back, for 6 years now. So when I can host dinners, like, so why you not get a Syrian restaurant? Or is there a Syrian restaurant? They dine, they board.
Okay.
Like, most of my clients, they talk. Even my own Syrian people and expatriates. It's like, where's the Syrian restaurant? We want to try the food. We want to do. So, like, when I do dinner parties, then 80%, I will send, like, for example, I can send the menu, but they all will choose Australian. 80% of the menu is Australian. They will choose because they want that experiment of Australian.
So how much of your clients, how many percentage of Sierra Leoneans do they patronize you in the business as it is now?
This 20% is Sierra Leoneans. 80% is expatriate.
Wow. You see?
Yeah.
You see? That's the thing,
Yeah, and the 20% they consistent and they, from day one, they still. Now then I can get the ones that, they will see, like now they do the teaching, so they will see and they come on holiday, they will book me. So, like even last month, this lady saw me say, oh, I'm seafood, I need, I have to taste your food and, so, yes, and I know.
So what's going to keep you back now from setting up your own restaurant?
Actually, you get Maui Pantry,
yes, I do Maui Pantry.
Where you don't
do. And then the Senesi Catering is the private dining. Answer to your question, John. First it's finance and, I get to make sure, I don't want this for, a joint.
Yeah.
When I'm very, if people that know me.
I see with you. I understand.
When I do things, it has to be proper.
I understand.
Proper. Even the food, if they say, the customer, I say it has to go right to the customer. It has to be right. So when I say, if I open Sierra Leone restaurant and publicly I'm saying this, it got to be when I'm in fine dining. And when I compare to the top. So I'm talking about Gordon Ramsay kind of style restaurants. That's the restaurant. Yes. So when I say salon restaurant,
it's high end.
I want proper napkins, tablecloth, everything ironed, chair properly done. And from the moment you walk into my establishment, from the gate, the security, the way they greet you, everything has to be. So you get the whole experience to the food.
You think about
proper. That's the way I want it.
Your approach to food, and restaurants and everything. I observe has to do with the experience that the diner has or goes through. One time she had an event, I think it was a dinner at her place at Godrich, and I noticed it was pitch dark, right? Pitch black outside. What they did was to put those lamps,
fan lamp,
through on the walkway to the place. So it was lit, and it created an atmosphere. Then you go upstairs, you have to climb the steps and you go and so I understand what she's saying, but I also share Mamdi's concern about how accepting are we Sierra Leoneans of this new way of dining, and who, because the business part, I'm a creative person and I know the problem. We have the ideas, but we do not necessarily know how to keep the business side of it, which is the problem.
Yes. And you're right, because like Mamdi said, we don't have the culture of dining out. But I'm loving the young people because like I go to Sierra Palms, Sunday, a full with young.
Maybe it's there's a social media that's helping because they want to pose and take selfies and
because
post on Facebook.
Yes, they do the selfie. But at the sea, they maybe like if it's four of them, they put
but they buying.
Yeah,
but are they buying?
Yes, they are.
They are.
I watch each of their table. I swear. With them, they buy them. Like pizza is like 80,000. You see this one. They buy them drinks. They buy more food, chips, and all that. So I love that the young, because like you said, I know they see family. Few. It's when I'm in few, and even the few is maybe outside workers. They come. The expatriates, the black.
Most of the time,
they were there. But I can work because me I dine out a lot, so I see. Then I say, some people they come out. You don't see the. Unless there's birthdays, then they invite people. But that's like say, okay, casually. Tuesday, let's
go out.
That the culture knows that, but slowly it's picking up. Because and one of the main things that's helping, I think social media helps a lot. Which we know we don't utilize a lot. No, we don't. Social media is powerful. Now WhatsApp number the people that get them phone for most of them. I take it to my advantage, and we should use more. And then when we see, first of all, they collect for England, America, but now we collect for Nigeria, Ghana, and you see them dining out. They dine out. I've been to Nigeria before. So I think we say, not for bluffing.
We don't begin copy, so it's good. It's good.
So that's slowly. I think we will take it.
Okay. I know you were going to say something about you were going to say something on the health aspect. Because these days everybody they try for eat healthy. Cut down on palm oil and oil and all that kind of greasy stuff. So how much attention you pay to things like the healthy side of things? I mean, even though if I for eat fine and get the good side of eating and all of that, how much attention you pay to the healthy side of things?
I do a lot, because like me, I eat very healthy. So and with Sierra Leonean food, most people find that when they eat a food like sweet cassava, but it's just saturated with palmine. And then like you said with health is, and one of the biggest health scares are diabetes. Diabetes. And people don't know. You think say okay now, with the Malay, but there's so many heart, the heart attack and all the internet because of the culture of eating. So like carbohydrate, you eat bokures, where we get other good food, and like funde is so good. It's so light. It's so healthy. Bulgur with, we new beans, not to just normal diets. Because it's the carbohydrates.
But what we hear says even the wala rice or the country
good. And so like in country when I go Cambia, I celebrated the new rice because yanda the bobo. So I made it into a salad. Smoked chicken. And then at the village, Nanette, I cook for the village. This is like a big village. When I'm in village where then mommy did tidy everything. I go there. I mean, we get to talk to the chief and everything, and they loved it. They eat them. I do the new rice salad, cold one. Put tomato, which is good for us. We talk about things like cancer. It's all those good things that we get them. The cucumber, the thing. We get beaucoup healthy things, but we never eat them.
You get healthy and fresh food.
Fresh,
yes.
Organic,
110%
organic.
Yes. On the aspect of the funde and the bulgur and all of those things, I agree with you. These are very healthy options to rest. But what we don't happen over time, like a funde, like wala rest, all of them, me particularly, and I don't say a host of other people get that kind of experience. First time, the packaging. Wala rest, you and charm stone. Now for check out wala rest.
Tell you, serious.
It's true. Exactly. Some of them have been complete turn off.
It's true.
So with all these parboiled rice, now you don't bring back easier. It's easier. It can be there. So some of them, I hope so the people they back with it into them processing of them food they have. We also take note because if we're a nation we're healthy, now a prosperous nation. Those who money see young person to say they are tata. The food what they consume also they contribute to
wherever we put it in, that's what comes out.
Exactly. So
that one you're right, because the Sunday like we will get for make sure we wash some so many times with the calbaki, kind of master it, but you get for because when you stand standing, they put you up.
Yes.
Right? And that this is again, which is a government thing because that's what we packaging. Because all internet for them to be selling at my supermarket, it don't take for all small. But this is the thing the government can do and encourage because the price as well. Because with the thing say I'll go buy less. The import is at 1,000. Then I go buy bulgur win at 5,000. I get almost speaking it.
Yeah,
people, right?
Yes,
for feed me family. So it's the cost as well. Because food didn't have the plan. We get all the things sorghum, all the good things in it. But the price, and it, but it's. I don't think it's because transportation from here is all the things.
Even the price of Susan are not one thing, but also the mindset. Because some people, in the way you talk about salad, and they feel like say, salad for making expensive. But trust me, salad. Also, you want to make you French salad or whatever salad. You go buy you 2,000 salad leaf. You buy you onions. Yes. So it not even cost you like 10,000.
You're right.
Forget like that kind. But the mindset.
Yes.
Somebody has to talk about salad and chicken. So this is big money.
Forget
understand.
Just not just about the money. Like, I mean, people thinking that it's expensive. A lot of people just afraid for eat salad. I don't know why you didn't go. As I see and say, no, leaf. No, I'm not going to.
Grass.
It's
it's the culture of them bringing because even me staff them, recruiting and deal with them nobody. Up now, so every time I introduce things, I make them feel so now
they use it.
They eat now. Where they not go ever. They look and they say, I said just try them. Then when I go to Kabbalah where they talk about the health, I get the local women where they grow the vegetables and I make different food for them. And I explain to them. They were so intrigued and one police say, this tomatoes, I saw one a day at the farm, Sandhot, just was better. I tell them the reason. I say, if you see that sickness, cancer, all the other diseases there. I say, no, come. Then you go to doctor. Then they really grasp on that. I tell them about Jakarta is good for man as well. So the man there, me cool them, say we retreat on the video. They just be but it's like you say, it's introducing and telling people, and people get for believe.
Yes.
When they believe in something, and they did. The carrot, I said, petty carrots, eat them. It's good for your eyesight, for your skin. I said, you go find you're younger, and they understand these are villages, but they really took on that. But it's like all introducing, and then now we all get to play the parts for let people in. And that's one of the things I want to do with schools. Going to school, start introducing them. That's one of my things. Because, that's one of my things. Because it starts, then that group there, let's let them begin and say, then they know the value.
That's very good. Fortunately for some of we not been get opportunity there for let them tell you waiting. I mean, some of them think that they will pick them on the way. Because we not go now, also they do salad Sunday. And we run one big bowl rest loiter, But I mean, along the way, we pick them up and then, the difference.
It should be, because it will cost less on the government with healthcare. Believe it or not, when you eat healthy, you get good food, like your body. Healthcare will be reduced. Because most of the time, the lack of nutrition.
Yeah.
That's what it's
And Susan, something happened in Uganda when the president, Yoweri Museveni, decide for launch the presidential initiative, banana initiative. Because now they're kind of like staple food, like how we they eat rest. They're banana like a plantain kind of banana, matoke na so they call it. So the thing is, let's say for let them diversify. Like how we saw, also rest no more, every day rest. So how can you make banana, let it get different kinds in a way go able for do it and then do like throw a challenge to people in Uganda. And it's amazing, if you even go on the internet, you watch or Google them or go on YouTube for see what Ugandans then come up with. One, it creates opportunities for food industry, for begin, the banana powder, then they use them for make bread, then do cake, so many things, cake and all of that. I'm so amazed for see. But then I look back at what they say the government also gets a role for play. But even people like you too, diversifying your food. When you talk about that rest, I think the Wala rest where you make salad with. I say wow, but then all of these are the opportunities where we get, where we need for
run with. Look at how much you're exposed for food to we. I mean, honestly, I never see an it, which you do. You get the fufu fries, right?
Yes.
And then you do the fufu balls.
Yes. Then I talk about the donuts.
And you talk about the donuts as well.
Donuts, like in strips, and dip into butterscotch sauce.
And we still get this year. I will do the cassava bread and turn it into a whole meal.
Yes.
You know, so instead of just where you pass, you see
cassava bread and fried fish.
Yes. You know, but then for me, I tried cassava bread and shrimps.
Yes.
The shrimps, and then use pumpkin as a vegetable, we'll say, instead of carrot. Slice them, steam them, and just put a day, and then do the shrimps on the side, and the cassava bread as actually a meal.
See.
For lunch, you know. So I think if I like what Susan is doing, because they help with for approach with food from a different and food, the art of eating or dining is something we should enjoy. Food is something we for enjoy. I've got to make up for enjoy. You know, when we get the break, Mamdi they talk about food we go enjoy, forget pepper. John say no, they make it. But you know, the whole experience, when you think about something mouth watering, I like it on. Take 5 months down the line, you say, yeah, that cassava leaf will go born.
Yes.
You know, so it's the experience that you get.
Yeah. All right. So we will go for a quick break. Susan gets a surprise for we, you know, in the lounge. When we come back, we can see waiting at this surprise. So we'll be right back after this quick break.
With MP, your safety comes first. In case of an emergency gas fire from our gas cans, 1. Use your finger to block the knob opening of your gas can. 2. Use a wet cloth and put it over the flame and the knob. Or 3. Wrap the tank with the wet towel and the flames will go out. Take a rubber bucket and cover the tank. At NP, your safety is our paramount concern.
Na the EcoBank microfinance, we don't find easy way for you picking them better one to Marabambai. We don't find way for put money inside you small business them, no matter how small the business be. EcoBank microfinance, they also glad for make your business grow. In not Tapado, we ready for give you all the financial support for make you team up Tranga one. So now for come with we on this new journey, who say all you dream then will come true. So now for just come, now the EcoBank microfinance office, who say you go learn how for open up savings and current accounts for you picking them. Get money for your small business them and send money na 33 countries inside Africa and also open up savings and current account. Visit we now any of them branches so. Begin and end your day with Glady EcoBank microfinance with the help you small business them for team up Tranga one.
Quality electrical products now in Sierra Leone. Looking for cables? Ask for Havels. Havels cables don't catch fire. Looking for lights? Ask for Havels. Havels lights come with 1-year warranty. Havels products available in all stores nationwide. Or ask at Insons, 52 Shaka Stevens Street, Freetown. Or online at www.insons.net.
The Asma James Foundation improves the lives of girls from marginalized backgrounds by giving them access to reproductive health education, scholarships, mentoring, and life skills training. We also use the media to advocate for policies that positively impact women and girls across Sierra Leone. Asma James Foundation, providing adolescent reproductive health education and services to girls in Sierra Leone.
Okay, welcome back. This is Mamdi's Lounge. In case you're just joining us, today we are coming to you from the Golden Tulip Essential Kimbima Hotel out here at Aberdeen. And today in the program we have Chef Susan, and she is hanging out with us today. John Conte is here and Hannah Fuller. So before we went on the break, Susan says she's got a surprise for us.
Yes.
And here it is.
Yes, and so it's a quick surprise. So I don't do anything to cooking.
More seafood.
So it's just, it's lunchtime. I said before, just we're going to taste. Basically, this I created. You can Google them. That is sure.
Okay.
It's all about celebrating Sri Lanka. So I'm going to do a quick wrap.
Okay.
So I've got some, basic smoked chicken. The star is this potato leaf. So this is sweet potato leaves. So it's just like cooked down, like a little bit of oil, with the talk. So it's all about healthy as well. So now small oil with onion,
so you
quickly, 3 minutes. Chop the sweet potato, give it a good wash, and it wilted. Wilted means where it
wither.
It don't wither. It don't change color. Cook down, season
so
it.
it is believed to keep the iron.
Oh yes.
Content.
Yes, you keep all the nutrients in
Yes,
there, so you don't overcook it. Yeah. And then this is basically like chicken leg, but it's off the bone. But you can use the breast as well, which is super healthy. But if the chicken leg, if you take the skin off, trim the fat, you're good for eating as well. So, and then we go lettuce, and then in here, I always say in life everything has to be balanced. When you get it balanced, you're good. So, so we'll go just plain mayonnaise, but nene koro sauce, pepper sauce, just mix with it.
Small fire inside it.
Yeah, to give it a kick.
Susan, advice. I'm just to tell Hannah, like you mentioned.
So John, you're not having any of this.
They're the
Now
spice.
it's a small nene koro.
They're the spice ladies, spice women. Me not too they tolerate.
So I forget
spice.
about John.
No. I don't like too much hot pepper.
Exactly.
But the king, I'm just.
Oh yeah, no.
Just thereabout.
Yeah, so like when I do food, I keep the pepper aside so you can add,
Yeah.
And then we got fresh tomato. So everything is. And then we got like fresh tomato. I think this is Nalunge tomato. So it's like celebrating Sierra Leone food. This is Nalunge tomato. It's not food here. And then we get. So I'm going to do in a pizza bread. Usually it's Lebanese bread. The correct, the right name is pizza bread. So it's general. But now, because the Lebanese is like an Arabic bread.
Yeah.
So, and then we got, I'm going to do this filling and then wrap it and then kind of style it with this cacao leaf from my garden. Chocolate cacao leaf. And then we all have here just to make it pretty. And then we can taste.
This is not the garnishing now.
Go ahead.
Yes. Suppose I want to substitute the Lebanese bread with the cassava bread.
Yes, you can. You can do it. Because of the things say cassava bread actually, if you make a little bit a bigger disc, so you can roll it, like a tortilla wrap.
Yes.
When it's small, it's more like the canapé style, then it's very fiddling for good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, you can.
But it means you can now probably tell you one way they make the cassava bread. Say, oh, they make them bigger.
Then say that in a moment,
yes. So
because it's such a hard work journey. So just a little bit of, the mayonnaise.
So this nene koro pepper, you boil them, you beat them, what do you do with them?
So you just beat on a matodo, or you can put on a blender, you not get blender, matodo, you find inside matodo.
They put it inside
pot with small water and small oil and Maggi. If you want Maggi, put salt. If you want they boil it.
Susan,
you can garlic.
No garlic. But you can put garlic if you love your garlic. So then, I don't wash my hand because people say, oh, this might not use gloves. Chefs, we don't use gloves because you have to feel the food.
I was going to ask that.
So we don't, unless you got super allergy, but if you got super allergy, you shouldn't even be in the kitchen because you could be. But chefs, if you watch, on TV everywhere, usually the sandwich bar, the waiters will use gloves because, for that. But with chefs, we have to feel the food. And then that's why you have to keep washing your hands in between for the bacteria so you don't get sick.
Why important to feel the food? I mean, this message is sent to you as in, you don't get the right cook or
the right feel of it because I can't be using something. I use gloves is the barrier. So this is because this is like how can I say I don't know how you have to put onto another non-chef person whether they walk in there feel okay I need to then because it's like a barrier to me because people say oh you finger but wash your hands. When you wash your hands in between you're fine. That makes sense. So I think you might even for taste, right? So then you put some chicken, like that. The chicken's gonna soak it. So this chicken, like you say, and good seasoning. Garlic.
At first, when I see this, you call on the star introduction, right?
This is a star, the potato leaf, because
so at first I said spinach.
Spinach, yes.
Exactly. Why the potato leaf? Why?
It's another way because I like spinach, but we get spinach but not to the right one way. But then potato leaf is even tastes better. And it's another different way. So not just for rest. For it on, but you put it inside a wrap. Because like you see that everybody they use the vine leaves to wrap their thing. So and particularly it's very good and it's very yummy. I forget it tomato. So you give that just to give it like another bite. Just cut some.
So that means you can put
you put cucumber, you can put
anything you want.
Yes.
Just for
the filling.
How about
and you don't have to use chicken. You can use fish. You can use shrimps. You can do vegetarian. Maybe the potato with mushrooms.
Just
leaf,
that.
And if you like that, you don't like that. So I think it's for me. Just there.
So you can give them other
filling.
For the aroma. Maybe sometimes you get small ginger.
Yes, like the chicken's got ginger and garlic.
Okay.
Just to give it that a different aroma.
Very delicious already.
So okay, then nice and filled. So you put this there. So now envelope, then you seal them.
Okay.
So it sticks.
Okay, all right.
So you fold this end so it doesn't ooze out.
Okay.
And then just
all right. I see.
Let's see the watch here.
The secret
it's nice
of folding. But also you put boko of the sauce.
It's just a little bit because you don't want it to be oozing out like like now you see the dip. But then I'm going to make another because it's four of us. So I'll do another one.
Sometimes I feel like I need something to fill me up. I frown when I'm down. I'm homebound, but I keep looking around. Make my way to the kitchen, and I say, do we still have some friction?
So, I don't think that's with young people they're out there. Everybody want to be doctor, everybody want to be lawyer. For them, cooking or being a chef not as attractive. So how much you don't try? Also, you don't mention something you get for going to schools. And try for raise awareness about this whole chef and cooking thing. So how much impact or how much effort you don't make already? For get people there for be interested in something like this.
So, like the training, the school because I don't start a school close by, so they got a garden. So I want them the kids to grow their own vegetables, then they harvest, then we cook it together. So that introduces them as well with the environment, introducing the eco-friendly. So I think the whole beginning and they get to and then they don't see, we can't have
it bring a lot of originality as well because they get now discover their own.
So they're taking care of the environment. Say, because someday we don't say the school just stay by college. So I went there and spoke to the principal. I did a breakfast and lunch for them for 350 kids. Yes. So I said waiting for getting involved with the garden. They show me the garden, they plant cassava leaves, spring onions, everything there. So what we will do, they will start harvesting. And then I'll go, we cook together, and then they eat it. So they will appreciate it. Even if they want to be a doctor, but that would be in their mind. So they're going up there go on and say, Mama, look, get small garden and start doing this. Because kids are easy to learn, to pick up, to adapt, to bring, than we adults. That is So then, there you go. And then you kind of like that.
Sometimes I feel like I need something to fill me up. I frown when I'm down. I'm homebound, but I keep looking around. Make my way to the kitchen, and I say, do we still have some fried chicken? 'Cause I wanna stuff my face with chocolate burgers, fries, and shake. I don't care about my weight. I wanna later tweet about how much I ate. Oh, food won't break your heart like a person would. Food actually satisfies you like he never could. Food doesn't mind being spooned. Food can bring you back to a good mood. All you need is food, and it'll be alright.
Susan, so how so now talk about the level of collaboration, because this is something new, and I know, of course, when it comes to tourism, all of these are very crucial. What is the level of collaboration? I mean, between you and the Ministry of Tourism, or probably the tourist board, when we deal with tourism, you know, what's it?
Okay, I've met Madam Pratt, you know, very nicely, very hardworking, you know. So I spoke to her, and she always watched my program. The first time she was, oh, you're the lady. So I went to her like, okay, you know, I'm here, you know, Mina Chef. It's me, Mio Forte is promoting Sierra Leone food, you know, so the tourism, and she's happy and to work with me. She's very supportive, you know. And, you know, even with the trip, she's like, oh, yeah, we sponsor, like, you can do things. And she said, I can go on the, you know, put my thing on the website, the tourist website. So people, so that's very encouraging. You know,
of course.
Seriously,
these people come. They eat.
Just we have to get everything right. Which they're working towards. You know, like I said, last month the World Bank they did a video.
Hold on, I just noticed you do something. I just know something with the leaf for you. Why did you wrapper?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I trimmed the thing. I trimmed the.
You trimmed and then you did something else.
They just wear on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah. So I trimmed the stock.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes,
Susan.
exactly.
Yeah. I just trim the stock because then it will begin tear the leaf and you make it all clumsy, so it can easy for it to wrap. Because when you're dealing with nature, it's very fiddly. You get for bio. Yeah. Because they go one way. So yeah. Because if it was paper, just cut it straight, right?
Yeah.
So then I don't want to lose like begin cut and like it look artificial now. So So they're promoting tourism. So they did a video of me doing a cooking, and they showed it in New York, and they were so impressed.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are the kind of things so people then will see outside of the wall, say, Salon, you know, we don't get boku disaster.
All right. So talking about money, Susan, you actually they make money out of this fashion.
Yes. Yes, I am. And you know, I'm not going to sit there. You know, yes, I am. I'm making, and I need to make more. and more. So I'm open.
Along the line,
you can find my number.
Along the line, you will talk about the
advertising.
petrol energy you receive from both the expats and locals. And you mentioned 20% for the locals, for Sierra Leoneans. How you plan for increase?
I wish it can be the other way around, actually. 80% Sierra Leonean and 20% yes. Oh, yes. It is ready. So, and you know, I would love to do that. John? You know? And
ladies first.
That's why I keep.
John goes sweat. Johnny hates sweat.
You know, that I'm pushing and working towards that for let me people enjoy with food, enjoy this journey with me. You know, that would be my main thing. But then again, maybe because the expatriates, because they're traveling, they're foreigners, they want to see. So like for me now, you know, because they want to say, okay, waiting at Salon, so maybe that's why
you don't want to be here and visit Sierra Leone and go back to your country and not, you know, not be able to say I tasted Sierra Leonean food. Yes. So I can understand that.
So this is smoked chicken. It can be any chicken. If you get leftover roast chicken.
All right. So how you call this particular meal?
So we call it Mahou wrap.
Mahou wrap.
Yes. So because Mahou is my business in Mahou pantry. Okay. And Mahou means per Mahou top pantry. Because Mahou means like, you know.
You want to try this?
So this is top
very nice.
top wrap.
Yes, Mahou wrap. Top wrap.
Top wrap.
Yes. So yes, cheers.
Yes. I love I don't taste the potato leaves. That's what I'm interested in.
Yeah. Then I'm thinking about the pepper for you.
I'm not going to get pepper for me.
This is really nice.
Yeah. Very nice.
It's healthy and it's simple. Okay, are you going to go? I'm
going
to the pepper.
Serve the food, Forget
this pepper.
It's nice, but my head is sweating already.
Can you get pepper?
It's a little bit. It's nice. It's nice. That was why I closed my eyes to
taste the.
Exactly. It's nice.
How is?
Unfortunately, I'm getting the thing, but the chicken is nicely flavored.
So good like ginger and garlic, and then you get the potato. So that you know you can omit the pepper because you don't like pepper. Maybe the mayonnaise just squeeze lime.
Okay, guys. This is very nice, I must say. But we get to wrap up the program. And you know, for talk, we're not full. So I guess we'll put me on for now. I'll continue later.
I know, so and you didn't ask no question.
Of course. So, let's talk about the challenges quickly.
Yes.
You know, waiting are some of the challenges then where you don't encounter in your 20-year journey. Because I saw somebody going to watch you out there, we equally want for do something like this.
Yeah.
So I guess something where they grapple with.
Yeah.
Where they need, you know, for know how somebody like you able for overcome some challenge or a challenge you can get. So what's are some of the challenges that you don't encounter?
Being in this industry, you know, as a chef. First of all, the chef industry is predominantly male, demanding. You know, so when I applied for the job, I applied as a commis chef, which is not the first step. So you get commis the first, chef the party the second, sous chef the third, then you become a head chef.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Right. Okay. So this gourmet chef now, who's category really?
But the gourmet now we become the executive.
So you're at the top of the top.
Yeah. So the top.
So you're the Anthony Bourdain and stuff like that.
Yes. The later that was
the later.
Bless it. Yeah. So then I only applied for commis, but because I was so passionate and I was driven, I was like, oh my God, okay, now so man they did in the kitchen. And this small cake woman among them. But I pushed myself so hard. Since I started working in London, till I left council, I never applied for any job. They just came and gave me a position. So from being a commis chef, I went straight to sous chef. They gave me double promotion. Then straight to head chef and executive chef.
Wow.
So then they promote me. I work Exchange House, Canary Wharf, Barclays Capital, head chef for Bob Diamond, for the president of the Orient Express train, the headquarters of Disney, and in London, Hammersmith, and there's a lot of put together the Cumberland and later. And like you say, you know, your question is so I was the only female, so you know, my company encompassed. So they will get like a unit, let me say like Golden Children. Now they got that kitchen, they want to set it up. I'll only be the female chef among these big giants. So, and that shows, you know, because then you think, okay, because you're not woman, the barrier, because that is there. So, you're woman, you know, always sick, but they didn't see that in me. I didn't fight to be a man, no. I stayed there, but I was very firm, and they know I know my job. So when they come, when I talk, it's like, I mean, this makes it for cook in front of showcase the food. Every new dish we get, I'll do the showcase because I'm like a people person that can interact. So every single, even up to now I go to London, I just need to call the creative job for me. So and that way I'm blessed. But then, you know, because I love what I was doing, I was passionate, I knew where I was going with my aim, you know, so that alone took me, so I didn't see the female, male. Yes, you get it. You get all those things, you know, you go, okay, you're in your short skirt, you know, you get all those little things. For me, I just think I was a laugh, then they know, say, when I, in my chef thing, they respect. And I didn't, you know, that problem, I don't even allow and it affect me, no way. You know, because you get intimidated. Because when you see this man in there, it's like, okay, sign me. But then, it was such a beautiful thing. They would call me, say, Susan, you're going to do that unit. Susan, we're going to open this. Say, Susan, you know. So, and up to I not ever feel for no job in London.
Interestingly, Susan, like you say, the woman and who can cook, but in the world of
the chef world,
the chef world is male dominated.
Yes.
And then now the woman now they even almost they feel out of place there.
Yeah.
Because it's all male.
It's all male. It's all
and it's very interesting.
You Google like the top 10 chefs, you see, well now woman and they're in between. You get Nigerian, don't see you get Ainaga, you know, they're in between. You know, not challenging, but it's like yes, women can do the same thing as well. Yeah, that's
nice.
Yeah.
Oh wow. It's been such. I don't even know.
It's been a sumptuous conversation.
I tell you. But you know, we get to go anyway. And Susan, I should say, you know, of course, I don't know how to do.
Well, definitely.
No, me not persistent for me to call that.
Yes, no, persistent.
Yes, you know, and it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
For get you now, so and I hope say you know somebody really out there we feel like if we pass within our. You guess you quote a tie for make a living. You get a rethink. Because here is Susan. Now cook is a cook. I mean, call am gourmet or what have you, but it is using talent for make food. And they like it today, and a woman in a profession when a male dominated, but it's still getting places. So guys, before we go quickly, let's just go around the
I mean, look at this, ma'am. This is lovely. This very simple but contains virtually everything we need for healthy food.
Yes.
Very simple. Potato leaf get all the nutrients we're supposed to get. Protein from the meat, carbohydrate from the herb, everything you actually need. I mean, from the vegetable. Look, you get tomato in it, lettuce as well. So you can put all what you want. It's as simple as it is, but it's healthy as well. Thank you for this, Susan. Thank you.
Yes, Hannah.
As you see, we much food, so it's delicious. Do like Susan, make something.
Yeah, Susan, what you go left with finally? As you know, what would you like to leave us with as your parting shot?
You know, well, like embrace our food more. You know, and you know, introducing the food in this manner and appreciating the food more. And you know, with the way like this is healthy. That lifestyle, it's a lifestyle we need for. You know, really into this nice salon.
Yeah. So at some point, these are the first part of the show with Susan. We will bring Susan back, you know, for can take we to another level of this whole cooking business, the acts of fine dining. Susan will get you back.
Yes, definitely.
And we hope so. We'll call you. You go
available. Yes, I will. I'll try and I will make.
So guys, it's been honestly this edition has been really exciting, very interesting. So I really get for run go quick because I can't eat the potato in the front. So until I see you next time, it's been Mamdi's Lounge, and I have been your host, Mamdi Gobekaba, on behalf of all of us, signing out.
Thank you.
Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of Mamdi's Lounge.
Mamdi's Lounge Season 2 is here, and it keeps getting bigger and better. Our conversations are spicy with guests that give in-depth insights to every topic. It's Mamdi's Lounge, your one-stop shop for great conversations.
We know that when there are crises, women are usually the first responders. They come to the community, they help out.
The bride price is not looked at as placing a value on the woman. It's looked as a commitment.
So I think it is something we should look at. It's endemic in our society. And for us to address it, it's going to take a national call.
Every Thursday, 8 p.m. on AYV TV, Channel 33.